All right, first and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well and who's worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutation to you brothers out there pushing this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. All right, it's the brother Gabaria from the Indiana camp. Come back to you again with another sit down to basically talk about my foolish people. All right, because Israel, I'm just going to hop straight into the scriptures. This is Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 13. It says, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?" All right, so basically, I'm gonna start from the beginning. It says, "For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living water." Because what was our dwelling place? What was our power? Where did our power lie at? Our power lied in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. That's where our power reside. Okay. And once we forsake that, man, we forsake, because right before, and it was a custom. Right before we went to war with another nation, we always prayed and offered up sacrifice offerings to the Lord. All right, because we knew that's what was going to determine where the power was going to be at. All right, that's how we knew who was going to decide the fate of the fate of the battle. All right, now, times that we didn't sacrifice unto the Lord and we went in there with sinful men, the Lord will have a lot of us being killed, a lot of us being slaughtered. Where have the elders of Israel looking like, whoa, wait, something's not going right. We're dying at a mass rate. Just like the one Achan. I think that's in the book of Judges or Kings. But the guy Achan, he took the Babylonians' garments and silver and gold when the Lord said destroy all of it. But he took the Babylonian garments. He took what was it else? He took silver, gold, raiment. He took things. And that's why the Lord had a lot of Israelites die off, because they were up under sin at the time. So the Lord had a certain men of Israel die. We were about to lose the battle, but as soon as Samuel said, "Hey, what's going on? Who sinned?" and they killed Achan and his whole entire household, that's when the plagues was restored. So the Lord was back on our side. So we forgot in our power. We forgot where our strength resides at. Matter of fact, it says that in Baruch. I'll say 4. I think it's 4 and 6. I'm going to start from 8, because 8 is the point where I want to get. It says, "Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nurtured you." All right. See, Jerusalem is the one that nurtured us, and we forgot our everlasting God, man. All right. By how, man? Because what? I'm going to start from verse 6. It says, I'm going to start from verse 7. It says, "For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not God." See, we turn aside and what? Started worshiping idols, man. Started wanting to be like the heathens, man. Started worshiping up their gods. All right. That's how we forgot the Lord, man. There's two type of adulteries, man. You have where a man has sex with another man's wife, or a woman has sex with another man when she has a husband. And then you have idolatry, which we have the God Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and we go serve other gods. Because it's a ranking structure, man. And the ranking structure is what? This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. It says, "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of every woman is man, and the head of a Mashiach is Yahweh." All right. So it's the ranking structure is what? Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai, then man, then the woman, and then that's when the children of 12 and under, or whatever, of puberty on under, will be up under the woman, and she teaches the women how to. She teaches the children how to conduct, how to talk, how to walk, how to do all the things that they need to do. All right, that's the ranking structure. That's the way it goes, man. All right, and it doesn't break rank. All right, it says what? Let me get this. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33. It says, for Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and in all the churches of the saints. See? It says what? The Lord is not the author of the confusion, man. All right? So, hey, and hey, what the next verse says, it says, let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be up under ordinance, and also the law, also saith the law. All right? And what's that law, man? The law that the husband is supposed to enforce, man. And who is, and hey, I'm going to use it spiritual wise, but who, okay, if the woman is up under the man, how is the man supposed to act up under Yahweh Shah, man? You don't have men coming up all in Yahweh Shah's face like, oh, yeah, Lord, I think it's this way. I think it's that way. Hey, just like the scriptures, a woman should keep silence, man. Hey, when Yahweh Shah says do something, man, do it, all right? And how does Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, act, man? How does he let his word be pushed out, man? Through his men, all right? And through order, all right? If the Lord wants you to do something, guess what? He's not going to, I ain't going to say the Lord's not going to come to you personally. You know, he might, you might be reading something, you get cut by it, or you might watch a video and you get cut and you be like, man, I need to do better than this. I need to do better than that. But guess what? Most likely he's going to come to your, the brothers that's over you, all right? The brother that's the head of your camp, or the elder apostles, or the elder apostles of Great Millstone, man, all right? You're going to come to the elders, and then the elders is going to enforce it, man. Because the Lord came to them. The Lord, hey, we just read it. What, the verse up? The Lord's not off the confusion, man. All right? It's all in a ranking structure, man. It's going to go down the line, all right? If the Lord wants something to get done, best believe it's going to go down the line, all right? He's not going to jump straight to you. I'm not saying he's not going to show you and reveal things, but if it's a major problem, guess what? The Lord's going to go through order, okay? Best believe the Lord, if the Lord wants something fixed, he's going to go through the order. He's not just going to, oh, I'm going to change this brother for right now, then I'm going to change this brother. Then the Lord's just going to work with each single brother. No, he's going to tell the heads, and the heads is going to be the one to enforce it, man. That's order. That's leadership, all right? The king decrees something, and then the king has his officers to go enforce it, you know? What the king look like? He got to raise his blood pressure, and he got to get all mad and all tired. And, oh, man, these people not doing what I'm saying. You know, the king ain't worrying about that. The king is telling, hey, tell everybody to have long garments. Guard and enforce it. And it's the enforcer's job to push it, man. All right? Just like it's our camp lead, it's our camp heads and our elders to enforce certain laws and regulations, man. All right? So just like our women can't come up to us and be like, oh, well, you have ultimate women and this and that, and just be all just mouthing, man. Hey, no, you know, even though in this specific scripture, it's talking about in the churches as far as like preaching and prophesying and being all in the brothers' faces and being on camera and stuff like that. But, hey, it talks about in your household too, man. All right. About how your woman always back talking you and everything. Hey, the scripture, matter of fact, let me get that. I think that's in Sirach. Or just Ecclesiasticus, but I like saying Sirach. All right, just bear with me for a minute. I'm looking for exactly where I want it. I hear this. Okay. This is Sirach chapter 25 verse 26. It says, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. See? So guess what? If you're not doing what the Lord says to do, if you're not obeying the Lord, and how do you obey the Lord? You obey the judgment and the statutes that's going down the pipeline. You know, if Elder Apostle Taha say do 3 videos a week, and obey the judgment. If Elder Apostle Taha say, hey, brothers, cut your hair, obey the judgment. All right. If Elder Apostle Taha say, hey, brothers, wear long garments, hey, obey the judgment, man. All right. And if you don't have it, that's what they say, man. If you don't like it, man, just go, just leave. If you honestly think that that's an unwritten, if that's a man-made or you don't feel like that's a right commandment, then just go do your own thing. You know, they're not gonna ask you to stay. They're gonna ask you to stick around because they need you. No, man, just go. Just go do the work yourself, man. If you think you can do it better, then just go do it better then, man. All right. So I mean, that's basically what Jake suffers in the most, man. They suffer because they don't want to obey order, and that's why we're in the predicament that we're in, man. Because we sacrifice unto devils instead of the Lord. All right. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Hashem Kakodash. The ones to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well, and peace and salutation to you brothers out there pushing this truth. Shalom.